ball never touched the ground, David. It was amazing. It wasn't that he was so accurate throwing the ball deep down the field. It's just that the ball was always going to the open guy. He did a really good job checking it down, taking the profit when it wasn't open downfield. That kept the offense on schedule. That's really important for this offense to do.
And when you're watching it as a defensive player and coming to this football game, man, you know this is going to be a challenge. I better get pressure on this guy. If I let him feel comfortable, you'll see another day like last week. I mean, that dude was accurate. Almost every ball was caught. They were in rhythm. They're going to have to find some creative ways to get him off his spots and make him feel uncomfortable.
Finds his tight end. Put it right on him. Sweet play. Good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down. Pulls it and fires to the left. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moving forward just a bit. You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. Quick strike complete. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They just keep firing. Fired that thing out in the 40, but it's incomplete. The Razorbacks will line up to punt it away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. First one's on its way. The leg ought to be strong. Only called on twice in the victory last week. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The option look. May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets it out to the 25-yard line. Gives it on the option. Takes the tackle. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Looking to throw, it's Hicks. Catch in the middle, it's Penn. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. Handoff from the gun. Not much he could do there. Does pick up 2 to the 34. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Fires to the big fat. And good coverage by the defense. Just a short gain. Here on third down. From the gun. Wants to pass. Grab moving under. It's been wrong. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Nittany Lions look to keep this drive humming. Off the play fake on first down. The throw. Got him in. It's Christensen. Brought down to the 20-yard line after running on the big play.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them.
Ability to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the time to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
They'll run the RPO and pull it right. Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10. Now on first down from the 30. The RPO, it's complete. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. So now it's second and long. Quick release by the QB. On as he picks up the first down. And the Razorbacks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Got his man to the left. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. The Hogs getting it done through the air, evoking memories of Ryan Mallett.
And that's what the fans of Arkansas want to see. They've always got that physical ground game. They always want to have a little bit of balance, and when they get that balance, they get that offense cooking, they get everybody pretty excited. You might even get a woo, yes.
He'll pull it on the read. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The decimal meter's about to explode. One of the great environments. What a level noise.
Well, he gets stuffed on that QB sneak. He's just not doing a really good job of reading the crease and finding a little space to kind of tuck into and drive his feet. He's just running himself into a wall there.
Well, how about the big boys up front? Make a crease. Push somebody back. Create some space. There was nowhere to go.
The Razorbacks kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. They're going to go right back to him on first down. And this one will be stopped for no gain. And now on second down for this offense. Now he's looking to throw it. Right down the middle. Touchdown, Arkansas! They wanted to finish, and that they did on that possession. The defense just lost track of it. There's no other explanation. I've got to assume they knew he was in an eligible position.
Or it was just ridiculously good scheming on the offense, Reese. I mean, just an unbelievable job of getting your guy wide open.
They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see if someone can get the edge in the second quarter. After that latest answer tied things up, just about set to kick it away again. The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Looking to pass. It's Hicks. Throws to the lineup. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Back to pass. That's caught. It's Christensen. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down.
And that's why the bullet pass is so important. Sometimes these defenses, they don't give you big windows to throw into, and you want to take that chance, but you cannot lob that football down the field and get it in there. Nice use of the bullet pass, my friend.
Safe little shovel pass. And just a short, safe pass. Way they pick up a few. Second down coming up. Finds a tight end. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Nittany Lions are moving quickly down the field. Tight end now in motion. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Quickly to the tight end.
It's so important that this offense is able to stay on schedule. And what that means is keeping third downs management. That last completion to the tight end accomplished just that. Really nice play.
He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up the first set of downs. Offense set on first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. It's picked up, and they run the drive with a turnover.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football, and he's starting to develop that. His 3rd interception on the season, just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. This could be a real turning point in the game. They scored a touchdown. They got to stop. And now a chance to break the tie.
Yeah, this offense has got it cooking. And how about the defense? Great job getting that stop, getting the football right back to the hot hand. Now this offense, Palmer, has a chance to take a lead.
You can see the offense, too. They understand the situation right now. They were jonesing on the sidelines to get another opportunity to run back on the field. They are ready to drive this ball and go score.
And the Razorbacks are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. On the option. He'll pitch it. Oh, he's got some space. And that's what this option will do to you. They got the pitch man free, and he was off to the races. The Razorbacks come to the line in the hurry-up.
Well, this is an offense that has a lot of speed, and they have different guys they would love to get the football to in space, and they can find a lot of different ways to do that. I love the idea of going option here and trusting your quarterback to make the right read. If no one accounts for the pitch man, he's going to get it to the outside, and you see the speed on the perimeter. Really clever play call that time by the O coordinator.
And the Razorbacks have it with a 1st and 10. The RPO fired complete to the left. And the defense settled in to stop that before a short game.
Every single week, defenses know who's going to get the ball thrown to them, but they can't stop him. With that last catch, he now has over 1,000 yards receiving.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Unloads quickly. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. Still on his feet. Just gets rid of it before the hit. Couldn't find anywhere to throw the football. Just got rid of it. That's the number one thing. Avoid disaster here. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. And with that, they've taken the lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Navy is trailing right now, but I'm not ready to say this team is out. Not after the way this group has rallied around that coach. It really has been something to watch. They're trailing by 11 to Notre Dame. We've got our eye on this one and everything else going on throughout the game. Yes?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Fires to the wideout. Got it in the middle. It's Monroe. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. They'll mark him out of bounds right at the 45-yard line. And the Nittany Lions can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. He leaves it with the back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a 3rd down and short. To the air, it's Hicks. Caught over the middle, it's Fritz. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first, it's at the 37. The give to the tailback. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Nittany Lions with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Fires to the tight end. And he's brought down, but a flag is also down. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. Send the tight end in motion. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Shoots it to the left. A strike downfield. And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. Caught on the line. It's Anger. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Picked up some yardage with that completion. Now 2nd down. Sweet cut there. He's dragged down at the they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. The Nittany Lions back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Grab behind the line. It's Christensen. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll go to the ground. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. The offense will quickly use a timeout. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can pick up the first without scoring. Motion from the wideout. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. And here they come going for the first down on 4th and 2. To the air, it's Hicks. He makes it.
Man, I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead, you want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game, and tell you what, keep that passing game up, and keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. First play of the drive was to throw. The throw to the outside is complete. Gets it across the 25. He'll step out at the 26 as this offense tries to grind out some yardage. They'll go to the air on second and short. Just a short pass to the tight end. Gets it inside the 40, brought down at the 39, and they can't stop the clock. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Back open and go. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Working a little foot magic on the sidelines, and it'll be enough for the first down. The Razorbacks come to the line with a new set of downs. Lost the throw on first down. Punch it out of the air.
The defense playing zone coverage, they're taking away all the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
Lost the throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. Couldn't find anyone open here. He'll look to find another play. It'll be third down. And he's third down. They're going to go ahead and try the field goal and try to get points before the break. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. It's now a one-point game, 14-13.
And he knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have at the spot? Sometimes you don't know. Can he make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one yet. Been very dependable for this squad.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the offense has done its job. They have the lead, and they'll secure it as we head to halftime. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, one of the best environments in the game, and Happy Valley has given us a fun first half. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Barry. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. They had this lead to start the third quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot down on the ground.
They did. The quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half. And so this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. And as always, delivering the football.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. It'll be third and long. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. There we go! He was thinking touchdown, and they finally get him down after the big pickup of the 25.
And the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
This offense capable of exploding at any moment. Now they're set up inside the 30 with a 1st and 10. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Brought down after picking up 3 down to the 22. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Got his man. And they pick up just a few on that completion. The Nittany Lions come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Looking to throw for it. Out of the backfield, he's open. That will be enough to move the chains and give him a 1st down in the red zone at the 14. From the gun, to give, looking for room. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but we'll have the 1st down. The Nittany Lions, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Slams it ahead. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Tries again to get it in. And this defense is defending its goal line. Back-to-back stops right in the shadow of their own goalpost. They'll run the option. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. From the left hash, and this distance ought to make that angle pretty easy to handle. Between the uprights, it's good. Now up by 4 here in the 3rd quarter.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trying that.
On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27. And the Razorbacks can really attack on this 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. You can feel the momentum starting to swing in this stadium. It's 1st and 10. Grabs it in the middle. Good pickup there as he gets the 1st down, and they'll mark him at the 48. The Razorbacks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off the RPO, complete. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Leaves it with the back. Got the 1st down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Razorbacks pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Rides the back and leaves it on the option.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
And he's brought down after a nice game. Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got his man. Touchdown, Razorbacks! And with that, they've got the lead here in the 2nd half.
And the defense has to be able to do a better job on the back end, tackling this receiver and keeping him out of the end zone.
will try to add another to their lead. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Appalachian State is down, but they are not out of it. Not inside Kid Brewer Stadium, one of the best home field advantages in all of college football. They're trailing by just 4 to Georgia State. Sunbelt, Funbelt. We'll circle back if anything big happens. You should learn.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. The play action fake. Unloads to the wide out. Got it in the middle. It's Monroe. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. From the gun, running back gets to give. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Here's the handoff. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. The marker rests at the 39, and that's what they need here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. Nifty little scamper on this one. Up for the first down, and he slides in safely. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line.
Keep it going.
Coming out on first down with the play fake. Throws to the tight end. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. 2nd down coming. Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Snagged in the middle. It's Prince. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this 3rd period. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. 1 quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic 4th quarter finish. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Wants to go up top on first down. Grab over the middle. It's Monroe. And the defense was right there to make the tackle, but not before they get it to the 12 and set up in the red zone. To the air on first down. Working that left side now. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Looking to throw again. And he can't find his man as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. From the gun, wants to pass. They get enough push, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
And the QB has had a nice drive, and this offense has been throwing the football over the yard. You want to stop that? Get pressure on him. Nice job getting to the quarterback, affecting him, and even better, getting him on the ground.
So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Absolutely center cut. We are all tied up here in the football.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Coming down the stretch in the 4th, and we are all tied up, about set to kick it away. Looking for blockers. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Send that offense back onto the field. Gordon finds his man on the left. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Solid run, picks up 6 and gets The Razorbacks will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Looks it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. This guy is a daring punt return, man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. The give to the back. Steaming into the backfield to make the stop, and he'll lose 4. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. Oh, he got it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And the Nittany Lions will bring the punt team onto the field. Gets the first one of the day out of there. He ought to be fresh. They only used him twice in that victory last week. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. And this one drops incomplete, but I think the defense jumped offside.
And you got to focus, right? The first thing you're looking at as a defensive lineman, the first thing you understand is the ball starts with a snap count. I have to line up, see the ball, and the ball moves, I move. I know it's simple, but you still see guys jumping off sides all the time.
Well, he was able to gash him on that play. You just give this guy 1 inch, one little crease. He puts his foot in the ground. He gets north fast.
Inside the 40. He's now up to 83 yards on the ground, and that's just another routine day for this guy who's been among the nation's leaders in rushing all season long. The give to the running back from the shotgun. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. And the Razorbacks come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. They get him on the ground, but not before he drives it to the 10-yard line. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. He's got it on the right. Touchdown, Arkansas. They've got the lead here in the 4th. If this dude were a kitchen knife, you would be slicing tomatoes so thin your in-laws would never come back to your house.
Well, that'd be a good thing. I don't know if I want my in-laws to come back anyways, but he's been on fire. He's been absolutely torching this defense. They've had absolutely no answers for him.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Looking down the middle. He's got it. Great pickup is going to keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Looking to throw on first down. Fires left, and they won't make the connection going for the big play. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Incomplete behind the receiver. Maybe this freshman got a little too anxious. Now trying to keep this drive alive on 3rd and long from the 45. From the gun, wants to pass. Throwing right. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. They've got a little bit of a cushion here, David. If they can add to it on this drive, it would be nice.
And it definitely makes a little bit of a difference. Knowing I'm up by more than a field goal, obviously, Jesse, my mindset switches, and I know I can't make mistakes.
Yeah, David, I don't think they have to reinvent the wheel on offense here. What they've been calling has been working. Just get back to doing what you're good at.
And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. From the gun, wants to pass. Got him downfield. Breaks out of the open. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38. The Razorbacks will hustle to the line.
And that is big time, late in the game, that you can trust your quarterback to still throw the football because you know it's only a few more first downs, and this one's over. Nice to have a guy like that you can trust.
Looking downfield on first down. Got it on the money. Makes the stop at the 23-yard line, but it's a pickup of 15. A first down, and this offense is smelling the end zone. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the wideout. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. They're dealing with a second and long. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Here comes the noise from this big crowd in Happy Valley on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Serious arm strength on that third down pass, but it's incomplete. So here we are on fourth down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. And the kicker delivers the 3-ball to finish off the drive. And that will extend their lead even further.
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you really, really depend on.
The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
Second down, he'll throw it. Quickly out in the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered to pick up the first. Passing game very effective on second down. What about here on third? Throws to the wideout. And this is going to be incomplete on third down. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. Motion from the back. On fourth down, looking for the completion. It's dropped. Oh, what a tough way to end this drive. And that decision will be questioned for a while. Snap it to the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Works the middle of the field. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. They had the first down before that penalty backed them up, and now they'll snap it on second down. He'll keep it himself. Oh, he's got some space. Corralled and brought down by the defense. And the Razorbacks are at the line looking to convert on third and short. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here. And with things in their favor on the scoreboard, the quarterback's favorite play in the playbook. The old kneel down from victory for a man.